where Hegseth promises things like, anywhere you traffic drugs or you threaten the American people or our partners, you are a target, just like ISIS or Al Qaeda. My man, my man, you got sailors in the Strait of Hormuz dying. You can stop the tough talk. We're killing ourselves. We're literally offing ourselves by jumping off the boats because you can't handle your shit. What's up, YouTube? Drill Sergeant here. And listen, this is going to be one of those days. This is going to be one of those weeks where we got a lot going up. We have things going on overseas. We got things going on right here. And it's getting to be that part of the FAFO moments, right? It's getting to be that part of the find out where if you're not careful, if you're not planning ahead, if you're not strategizing, you've already lost. Right now, what I'm going to talk about before we get into everything that's going out today. Read this headline, would you? After killing hundreds in boat strikes, U.S. military expands campaign on land in Latin America. Written August 17th. Today. Now listen, we knew it was coming, right? And those boat strikes, the headline makes it seem like they just shot down a new boat today. No, what happened was people in Mexico City, people who finally were able to speak out, people who have finally got a voice to a news organization, finally spoke out about what was happening. Joint programs, for instance, where Hegseth promises things like, anywhere you traffic drugs or you threaten the American people or our partners, you are a target, just like ISIS or Al Qaeda. My man, you got sailors in the Strait of Hormuz dying. You can stop the tough talk. We're killing ourselves. We're literally offing ourselves by jumping off the boats because you can't handle your shit. What is your tough talk about? My man, you lost. You lost the war in Iran, and you're only there because you're still trying to measure dick sizes with a half-dead orange pedophile. It's already lost. What is all the bravado about? It's a lot easier to shoot down weaponless boats with 3 people on it and little motor boats. Motherfuckers going fishing. It's easy to shoot them down. And in doing so, you thought that, well, it looks like I can really do this. And you go out in the real world and you lost a war. You lost a naval battle to a group that just, their navy is destroyed. How does that happen? Where is your bravado to say shit like this? No, what's going to happen, YouTube? What's going to happen is those same sailors, when they come home, even the ones that were Trump supporters, are going to come home destroyed. The battle will not end. All of them. The Army, the Navy, the Marines, the Air Force. Everyone who comes home from any one of these battles is going to come home destroyed mentally, physically, their families. Not only that, they won't have anywhere to turn because they gutted all of the things that could be used to help someone who comes home after 280 days on the sea. That's never supposed to happen. Because they come home after you have gotten rid of everything that is used to keep morale up because you called it DEI or woke. Everything, every good thing that could possibly help has been destroyed because imbeciles are in charge. This doesn't. When Trump is gone, when Hegseth is gone and arrested out in the Hague somewhere, we're going to be dealing with this for a long time. And now in Venezuela, in Cuba, in Latin countries all over the place. Let me give you an example before I go. A New York Times investigation found that one strike on an alleged drug lab in March instead destroyed a cattle farm. Huh? I know that creating these kind of animosity and forever hatred against us ensures that we're always at war and stoking factions. But this time, you didn't plan for it because the head of state is a child. The heads of state and the military are children. You're going to go in there and do joint task forces, bombing cattle farms, talking about drugs. And I'm 100% sure that if there is any drugs to be brought in, it'll be brought in by you. Because you failed at everything else. You're going to do the same thing Reagan did in order to fund your war machine. That's why the drugs came in here. That's who started crack. Reagan. I need you to understand, YouTube, resistance. I need you to understand when these disgusting little boys are done jacking off on their computer screens into a dirty sock somewhere, they're going to leave that mess. Because that's all they're doing here. They're stroking themselves in public. None of them are good at anything. None of them can please their women, their wives. All of them love to abuse children because that's the only way they feel powerful. And all of them have been appointed by the president because of their failures, because of their incompetence. And so the only way that they can get through the day, knowing how stupid and ignorant they are, how inadequate they feel at home and abroad, how inconsequential they feel when walking next to other leaders, how straight up cucked they are, just as human beings. In return, they're stroking themselves by starting ground wars. And they don't have the people to run them. They fired them. They don't have the intelligence to think about what it means. They're playing video games. They're stroking themselves. And the dirty sock left on the side of the desk will be left for the rest of us to clean up. I find that to be disheartening. Gross. You should as well. I need you to understand that what's going to happen is well after these people are gone. The ramifications of what you MAGA fuckfaces have done. You racist pieces of shit. You disgusting, filthy troglodytes. Especially you ones in the military that watch Fox News all day and become the absolute worst stereotype of a jarhead idiot, of a no-good, non-thinking brute. You sycophants. After we get done beating you down and destroying you and getting rid of this guy and putting the rest in jail, we're still gonna have to be dealing with this for a long time. It's better we learn to deal with that now. And every day, every minute after this moment, exponentially extends the length of time we're going to have to deal with it. So can we deal with this now? Can we fight this now and end it now? Because we already have another decade or two. And every second we waste and not getting rid of this regime and locking these fuckers up adds another decade. Who knows? The time to fight is now.
Hey, yeah, you. Before you click away to watch someone unbox a tactical toothbrush, let's talk about something real. Political Drain isn't just another content mill. We're a digital front in a very real war. Not with bullets, but with ideas, with action, and with solidarity. We pair urgent news with critical education. And we build community around actual resistance, not the hashtag kind. The kind that moves. But here's the thing, none of this is free. It isn't. Behind every video is time, labor, research, and some weird guy asking if we're gonna pay the hosting bill. And yeah, some of that money goes to things we can't necessarily say out loud. If you know, you know. Let's just say our special ops aren't Call of Duty LARPers. They're people making real moves to protect, uplift, and organize. You're not just funding a channel. You're funding a resistance network in a world where capital still calls the shots. Unfortunately, in a system built on artificial scarcity, even mutual aid has a price tag. And if we want to grow, if we want to win, we need your help. We need your help. So if you've got even a few bucks to spare, toss it our way. It's not for ads. It's not for merch drops, but for people making moves in the shadows so others can do it in the light. It's just us and you. So fund the mission, fund the fight, fund the future, because nobody's coming to save us. We save each other. That's how this works.